Hey, welcome back, everybody. Here we are, episode 46. Previously, you're at Mumbai, Zurich, and Reunion, just outside of Madagascar. Fun places in the world we have seen many of late, and again, below another fine episode because thanks to Jill for the recent recommendation to check out this fine destination. Switching over to satellite view and looking down below, I just might emphasize might have picked this place before, but parts of the world are still a bit, like a better term, limited in where we can explore. But thanks to many people have allowed us to actually get a first-hand view of such territories. We just don't have the blue lines to follow. So I just wanted to dive in really fast because this very fascinating peninsula, you look at it and you're like, is this really real? Or is it man-made? Or is it an illusion? But very peaceful waters, hence the Pacific Ocean, right? And that's surprising to me. Wow. Looking back, wherever that may be, I'm guessing that's so that's north. So then that must be east. And what a skyline! That is impressive. Just skyscrapers all around there, and interesting cars. I feel like we're in a Private Eye movie and someone's going down to the docks and making an interview here. Nonetheless, good first view. So we're gonna take a couple ganders at some spots, and then hopefully be able to see some photos of this area. Wow, that's yeah. Please stay seated, and the one guy standing. Oh wow, what a cool boat. I don't know how safe this is, but it looks very amusing. Oh, good, you got the Coast Guard there, keeping an eye on things. It's kind of weird too how the picture kind of swivels on the horizon. It's like it's straight here and not here. Whew, looks like this type of boat is able to pivot quite well. Pretty interesting. Looking around, I'm just kind of looking to see if I could see that familiar city line, which I guess is up towards that way. So that's pretty neat. I wanted to see a little bit up the, I don't want to call this a peninsula or jetty. I guess it's a jetty. Hey, hey. You know, this is special because we don't get to see too many night shots, and this is pretty good at that. Because you don't have much grain, you'll get a lot of grain in dark photography. That's really hard to do. Something that's really clear as this with not too much grain. So, and look at that, you can't even see their feet. So. Pretty fantastic. This looks all like man-made, and it looks like the island was out there at one point. Maybe they just connected via road at some point. A lot of rocks, for sure. So there's a cityscape, some shallows nearby, and looks like I'm guessing this. Well, let's see if we're looking north. So yeah, sunset shot. Beautiful. That's my guess anyways. Alright, so we got some food places down here. Lenos y Carbon, Calzada de Amador. Ooh, wow, look at that. Looks like a different array of olives. And I don't know if that's pasta or scallops or a type of squid. I don't know. And then you get the tomatoes and rice. Wow. And nice leafy greens. My mind's escaping me on those type of greens, but this one looks a little more romaine, I should say. Kiwi and strawberries and grapes. And pistachios? Pistachio. That's just racked with all kinds of flavor. Whoa. Interesting display. You got the mini skewers on citrus and tomato with almost a complete fish there. They must cut it like that so it can cook evenly. Meat and potatoes. Classic. Actually, more than classic. Why? Because you got the plantain chips with fish and chips of sorts, combining some calamari. Interesting cuisine. Interesting photo. Particularly how it's displayed on, I don't know if that's tile or, it's nice, but kind of different. And cool setup there. I love the upper, I guess that's copper on the ceiling. It's kind of like a chandelier effect. That's pretty neat. Guess that's to make everyone thirsty. So these are like large skillets. Okay, so that makes sense for that previous photo. I'm catching on. Wow, it looks like, I'm guessing a barracuda? No. Barracuda would be probably a little bit longer for a head that big. But just the teeth tells me it's barracuda. That's a huge eye, so... it's probably pretty good nonetheless. I mean, it looks like it's well cooked. But ferocious looking, that's for sure. Looks like a wholesome meal right there. Alright, so... what a nice variety of food here. Let's check out one more real quick. Nice scenery. Love the cabana feel. Whoa, that is one deep fried fish. And deep fried something else on the left. I can't even guess what that is on the left there. That's deep fried. You gotta help me out, people. Help me out with that one. Skipping ahead now. And looks like some onions and some zest with a little bit of shells and shrimp. It's delicious. So good looking cuisine here. Good looking area. What fascinates me is the fort, the marina, and the lighthouse, and just the different layers of it. It's quite intricate, and I wish we can see a little bit of how it's so swirly right there, but maybe we'll get some photos here in a second. So we're moving right along, and wow, check out this. I wonder if that's the one lighthouse here, because it seems I've never seen a lighthouse on a hillside. Usually, they're up and about, towering over the landscape so everyone can see it, but I guess that's good enough. It's up there enough to tell everyone, do not crash on the shore. Oh, that was a good reminder. Let's check out 2D view. Yeah, it looks pretty high. So yeah, it's on the... It's interesting, because if I was over here, hopefully I'll see the light and over here, but you probably do. There's enough things to get the, you can hear such things. So, wow, Fort Grant, looks a little political these days. And, that skyline, this is a rugged shot. Pretty cool, especially the time of day in which it was taken. Interesting stairs, beautiful with the overgrowth of it. Just very prominent railings there. Handlebars, right. And okay, lots of cords covered for supplies. That is a nice higher up shot looking towards, I believe, that nighttime view where we were earlier. Love the leaves on that. There's something very Tibetan almost about that, or oh, Southeast Asian, Cambodia or something. Huh. Interesting roof colors and panels. Probably a lot of that roof happening on this roof. Looks like a cool evening shot. Okay. So, pretty nice to be able to see some of this and get a little bit of a view of what's going on. See this quick hotel real quick, and then we'll move towards the city proper. I want to check out where those skyscrapers were. But nice to see some similar cuisine. Looks like some deep fried sliced potatoes. I'm guessing that could have been one that was on the other photo as well. Looks like some shaved beef there of sorts. And a similar photo there. So that seems like a happening spot. Very fine indeed. Much to explore here on any given day. Seems like there's lots of forts, and for good reason. We are right at the Panama Canal, and it just amazes me. You know, this has been since 1915 is when it opened, and you know, just to be able to see along this area how open it is, how windy it is, and then here you go. Here's your shortcut. So one of the finest shortcuts in the world, I would say this one in the Suez Canal, which perhaps we'll do sometime soon. So getting a little bit closer towards the city line. Interesting road right here, right? Juts out into the water so much. Huh. Why so? Why so? Very low looking, right? Low lying. Maybe it's something weird with the tides. Maybe they're farming mussel or something. But cool little flowers along the edge and the railing. It seems like there's a biker right there or something, or someone walking their dog. It's hard to tell. Let's see if we get another photo along this little highway here. So this must be a historic district, right? And they decided, well, we want to be able to get around easier, so let's just build a roadway out and around it. Which is a beautiful one. You know, that last photo was a little bit dreary just because I guess it was low tide, foggy. This one's nice. June 2014. Really nice railing. Beautiful walkway. This looks nice. Shorelines are wonderful. These skyscrapers, I had no idea this part of the city was like this. And then over here looks, you know, very, you know, historic. So let's check out this. Looks like a museum. Do a quick gander in here. Just trying to check out this night shot because we can pivot around. Interesting areas. So you got like a kind of like a church, but I was trying to see if you could see the entrance of the museum. Looks like we're out in some courtyard, but this looks cool. Makes sense, you know, to have a museum kind of dedicated towards this part of the city because this is a major connection point to the world. I mean, when this opened up, you know, it opened up a lot of places, but you know, it did kind of cut off some others. You know, it's like no more going around Argentina. We're cutting straight up to San Diego now. That's a amazing shot there. Got the different ways in which they raise and lower the water. Looks like an old telephone from 1954. Wow. Love it. Not sure why you would have caution at the bottom of it, though. Caution, do not misdial. Do not rotate the wrong way. And wow, look at this boat. So, this might be like a dredger or something. These, right in the center there, you know, it looks like this conveyor belt, like they're raising stuff to move large piles of something, right? See? There, yeah, it's kind of related. Huge tractor boat. That's interesting, you know, I had no idea they would have built such ships. But that makes sense, you know, you're building these giant jetties and you're really doing a lot to the landscape underneath. Wow, check out the way that glass is made, you know, for alerting people. Again, like seeing that boat to be able to like pry from the bottom and keep the boat like on the surface. That's an art form right there, right? Cool little area of I don't know if they're building tools in that or heating things for food. Alien slash frog, that was weird. And alright, moving along. See if we can get a little bit closer to the city now. Quarry Heights, see? Maybe when they were dredging they put stuff up here. I don't know. Looks a little ritzy. Alto. Wow, look at that. Yeah. South America is fine for that low altitude. The beautiful array of different greens. Tropical paradise. Oh, isn't that nice? I mean, it's old. It's decrepit looking, but it is nice. There's a nice nostalgia about that. Very charming. Interesting, kind of reminds me of Lost right there. Got the cement chain link, kind of looks like a cage. It's probably a power storage facility. We'll leave it at that. Huh. Alright. Nice park. Up high, got a nice view. Just barely see it to the left. This is really neat. I really like the some of these older buildings. Nice railway right there. That right there is amazing me. It looks like parts of well, definitely Rio de Janeiro, but also kind of I want to say Shanghai, but it's probably more like Nanking. I can't. It's escaping right now, but somewhere around there. Wow, those cloud scrapers, skyscrapers, urban, just I had no idea it was it had that much density. That's a great photo right there. Wow, loving it. So can we get a little bit more inside? Let's see perhaps what we can see right here, right? 2D might help us. Just enough. All right. See, look at those shadows. Look at those pools right along the water's edge. Huh. Let's check out this hotel. Sometimes, you know, they'll help us out with some views from up above in the skyscrapers. Yes. Similar to what we saw on the Gold Coast, right? In Australia. So fun times. Look at those like palm trees, walkways, fountains, interesting architecture, like that little spire to the right. Nice bar, great views, huge windows, and why not? Looks like some cozy beds. Beautiful pool. Nice lobby. Got your bag waiting for you. Chairs long. Shield you from the rain and look out amongst the ocean yonder. See? Ocean yonder. Nice pool's edge. It's gotta be in the morning, right? It's so still. The sky is getting enlightened by the sun as the city over there is getting blown up. See what kind of treats they have. Interesting. Well, happy birthday celebration. Alright, so there's another good shot right there. Be able to see these different towers. Very tall. Okay. Not bad. Oh, you got a hard rock down here too? That's neat. Okay, they got a Hard Rock Hotel Panama Megalopolis. Let's see if they got a rooftop pool. Seems to be a theme of some of these Hard Rocks. Skip it over to another place. Popeyes. How can you go wrong? More meat and potatoes, and gotta love those biscuits. So, you know, you have a lot of local cuisine, some foreign cuisine, Western cuisine, Eastern. I mean, I got all the above here. So, very nice, very beautiful. So much to see. Nice culture down there. And so, with that, I do know that there are a couple areas that I'd like to see more of eventually at some point. But looking down yonder, I know that there's some interesting forts outside in Panama, and just because I happen to know some people, and so more on this later because might be able to find some first-hand accounts of people that have been in these areas, but you can see some canyons down below. A lot of influence from Europeans mixed into locals, and so there's really some amazing things down here. Much to be uncovered. And much has over time, actually. Wow, check that out. So this is just a taste of, I plan to do a special, actually, on this area someday. And hope to visit it as well, as I do have a little bit of family connection here who have done a lot of exploration there. Fort San Lorenzo in Panama. So, nonetheless, my friends, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Had a little technical errors earlier on, but I'm glad we got them resolved. And this is a beautiful, fine shortcut of the world. Wonderful Panama. And its canal connecting once again to this beautiful planet. All right. So again, thank you, my friends. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.